local all morning. You're watching Fox 61 Morning News.
Right now at 6, there was a gas leak in Torrington this morning. It's happening right now. It's causing road closures. It is expected to take several hours to fix. We're live there this morning with the latest for you.
But first, we want to say good morning. Happy Friday, TGIF. Thanks for joining us on Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Bridget Piorlo.
And America Arias, we made it. It feels good.
Sure does.
We're having a good morning. Hopefully you are as well. And Rachel Piscatelli has got some decent news for us this morning.
Yeah, it's not a bad start to our morning. A little colder because of the wind, but otherwise not a bad start with mostly dry conditions throughout the day today. We are going to bring in a rain chance, but that's likely Saturday night into Sunday. I like the way the weekend is trending right now. So sunshine returns today, at least for the morning hours. Temperatures anywhere from 5 to about 10 degrees colder, though. So temperatures around 33 in Torrington now, 34 in Waterbury, 36 degrees in Norwich, and 33 in Willimantic. So at the bus stop this morning, plan for those sunny skies. Temperatures around 36. For the afternoon, there will be some cloud coverage. I think there'll be more sun today than yesterday, though. Temperatures around 46 degrees, and can't rule out maybe an isolated sprinkle later on, very similar to yesterday. Feels like yesterday will be very similar. So 47 in Bristol, 50 in Milford, 48 in Hartford. So how you dressed for yesterday's temperatures is kind of how you want to dress for today. 47 in Montville and 45 degrees in Pomfret, around 41 up towards the Norfolk this morning, or later on today. So planning your day for tomorrow, we are looking at numbers that'll be starting off rather chilly. It's going to be starting off our Saturday in the upper 20s. By the afternoon, we are going to increase the cloud coverage, and then by 7, 8 o'clock, that's when we have a rising chance for rain. Thinking about a half of an inch of rain when all is said and done. And of course, we'll have more details on that coming up in just a bit. As we check in with the roads this morning here at about 6:02. So my graphics kind of advanced themselves, so I'll work on it, but we do have a couple of issues this morning on 91 as you're traveling from Windsor to the 84 interchange at around 3 minutes. So there was some emergency road work over in the Windsor Locks area out by exits 44 and 43. Otherwise, a lot of our road work is clearing for the morning commute. New Britain Ave to the Hartford Tunnel is around 5 minutes, and Glastonbury to the Founders Bridge is around 6 minutes. We also have this gas break that is over in Torrington this morning that is involving Route 4. Fox 61's Priscilla Meza is live there this morning. You just got to the scene. Priscilla, what can you tell us on more on these road closures?
Yeah, good morning, Rachel. Well, this is still a very active situation here. As you mentioned, Main Street between Route 4 and Prospect Place is completely shut down right now because of that gas leak. I'm going to take a step to the side here so you can take a look at the scene for yourself. Now, you can see Eversource crews out here, several workers spread along the roadway digging and checking equipment as they work to pinpoint and repair the issue. At this point, officials are saying that road will likely stay closed until at least noon, so drivers should definitely plan ahead and use alternate routes this morning. No word yet on what caused it or whether any nearby buildings are affected. There are a few businesses in the area, so we don't really know what's going to happen, but for now we do know that this part of Main Street is completely shut down and drivers should be prepared for that to be closed until noon. And we will continue to keep you updated on this developing story. But for now, live in Torrington, Priscilla Meza, Fox 61.
Okay, thank you so much, Priscilla. And also in Torrington today, we are expecting multiple people to appear in court in connection with the death of 11-year-old Jacqueline Mimi Torres Garcia. We're talking about the mother, the aunt, and the mother's boyfriend.
Yeah, they're set to face a judge this morning. It's unclear what's going to happen, but this all comes as the medical examiner's office released the cause and manner of Mimi's death. Police say she died in September of last year from child abuse with starvation, and the medical examiner's office ruled it a homicide. Video of Carla and Jacqueline Garcia's and Jonathan Nanita's arrests were also released this week. We will be covering the latest that happens in court, and we'll get that information too.
2 people accused in an animal cruelty case are expected to appear in a Waterbury courtroom. Courtney Beardsley and Jonathan Delgado Lopez face 31 counts of cruelty to animals. The charges come after police say they found a large number of animals inside a trailer following an anonymous tip back in October. A man who pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting a child for more than a decade has learned his fate. A judge sentenced Roger Berrywalt to 25 years for first-degree sexual assault with 10 years to serve and 5-year mandatory minimum. After prison, he faces 20 years of probation and he cannot contact the victim. As part of the sentencing hearing, the victim read her impact statement. She told the court that her assaulter stole her childhood as well as her innocence.
It feels like justice has been done for so long and hasn't, whether it's different agencies within the state of Connecticut that have let her down, her family members that have let her down, his family members. Now is a reckoning, and that's what it felt like for her.
Berrywalt refused to speak in court, but the victim broke down as he went into handcuffs. Berrywalt's wife, Darlene, also faces charges in the case. The victim now plans to keep fighting. She filed a $30 million claim against DCF. Her attorney says the agency had several chances to step in and protect her, but failed every time. He says no amount of money can fix what happened, but she deserves justice.
Middletown School Superintendent Alberto Vasquez Matos has been placed on administrative leave. That's the decision from the school board after a 3-hour closed-door meeting. Matos was arrested on July 29th in Hillsborough County, Florida. He's accused of driving under the influence and having more than one license. Court records show he pled not guilty on August 5th. While Matos is on administrative leave, central administration staff will take on the roles of superintendent until they hire an interim superintendent.
And new this morning, state senators passed a bill focused on housing growth and infrastructure. The 24-10 approval vote happened just after 1 this morning. It now heads to the governor's desk for his signature. The bill would get towns to build more housing by offering state funding and school construction money to communities that get on board. It includes a proposal to ban hostile infrastructure designed to keep homeless people from resting in public spaces.
Lawmakers also passed a massive bill in the special session. It will impact everything from ICE operations to data protection. It now heads to the governor's desk for him to sign. It limits ICE operations around courthouses and bans law enforcement from wearing masks in and around court. It also adds a 5-cent surcharge on monthly phone bills, and that money is going to go to the firefighters' cancer relief program. The bill also has procedures for redistricting and correcting any errors, and adds protections for your personal information. And this bill also includes several changes that would directly affect children and young adults with autism. Fox 61's Annette Montgomery is at the Capitol with a closer look.
Autism advocates say one part of this bill may be the biggest change we've seen in years, and they're calling it a game changer for thousands of families. House Bill 8004 would raise the age limit for autism therapies in the state covered by insurance from age 21 to age 26. Bonnie Roswig with the Center for Children's Advocacy says it's a win, not just for families, but for the state.
For a cliff of service to occur at age 21 is really traumatizing for everyone. It's traumatizing, for the youth not to have services anymore, but it's a cliff for the families. What do they do? What services are out there? And these are really challenged young people who really need support, and their families really need support. So to have this as a guarantee and a resource is it's really a game changer.
The bill also calls for the Transforming Children's Behavioral Health Policy and Planning Committee to conduct a study on demand for various children's behavioral health services. It also calls for the committee to survey data collection practices and challenges for school-based health centers, which advocates say often see the most desperate families and with little oversight. In Hartford, Annette Montgomery, Fox 61.
6:09 now. State lawmakers have approved a bill that allows UConn Health to take over Waterbury Hospital. Leaders say it secures local jobs and improves access to care. UConn Health says the move will bring stability after years of uncertainty, strengthen public health services, and offer a high-quality, affordable alternative in Connecticut's health care system.
All right, we have a quick mention for you this morning. The U.S. Agriculture Secretary says most SNAP recipients should get full benefits by Monday, and you may even see the benefits hit your account as soon as today. Now, the department started processing payments after the government reopened. More than 40 million Americans were left waiting when November benefits weren't initially distributed.